Her husband's phone rang at midnight. She answered it without thinking. A woman's voice replied, and in that moment, her marriage ended. Mary had not always been a light sleeper. There was a time she slept like a child, deep, careless, and trusting. That was before marriage taught her to listen even while asleep. Before silence became suspicious, and before love began to feel like waiting. So that night, the phone vibrated at 12:19 a.m. once. Mary's eyes opened immediately. The room was hot. Power had gone again. Sweat clung to her back. Outside their flat in Agege, a generator hummed in the distance, and someone laughed loudly on the street as if life was simple. John lay beside her, his back turned. The phone vibrated again. Mary watched him closely. His shoulders stiffened. That small movement pulled an old memory from her chest. It was 5 years earlier. Joy had come home late that night too. She remembered sitting on the edge of the bed, pregnant for the first time, rubbing her stomach gently. She had waited with food already cold, her heart full of hope. When John entered, he smelled like perfume that was not hers. She had asked gently, "Where are you coming from?" He smiled, "Work." She had believed him. 2 weeks later, she lost the baby. In the present, the phone vibrated again. Mary reached for it. The screen glowed, "John." Just his name. Her heart tightened. Who saves their own name? Then she answered, "Hello." Silence. Then a woman whispered, "John?" Mary's breath caught. "You said she would be asleep." Mary sat up slowly. "I think you have the wrong number," she said. A pause, then a tired laugh. "No." The woman replied, "I don't." Then the call ended. Mary stared at the phone like it might explain itself. John turned over. "Why did you answer my phone?" he asked. That question unlocked another memory. 7 years ago, Mary had found a message pop up on John's phone while he was in the shower. "I miss you," she had asked him calmly, and he had shouted, "Why are you always checking my phone?" So she apologized that night for asking the truth. The phone rang again. Now in the present, Mary answered immediately. "Please," the woman said, "I'm not calling to fight." Mary's voice trembled. "Then, why are you calling my husband at midnight?" "My name is Anna," the woman said softly, "and I think we are married to the same man." The room felt suddenly too small. John jumped out of bed. "Anna, stop!" Mary's leg shook. "Married?" she whispered. "Yes," Anna replied. "Court wedding, church wedding. 5 years now." Mary's chest tightened painfully. Then another flashback crashed into her. 10 years ago, on their wedding day, Mary remembered standing in her simple white dress, smiling so hard that her cheeks hurt. She remembered John squeezing her hand and whispering, "I'll never hurt you." She had believed him with her whole heart. So in the present, Mary asked quietly, "And what did he tell you about me?" Anna hesitated. "He said his first wife left Nigeria." that she abandoned him. Mary laughed softly, tears streaming down her face. "I never left," she said. "I stayed. I waited." Silence on the line. "Oh God," Anna whispered. "So he lied to both of us." John dropped to his knees. "I was confused," he cried. "I didn't mean for this to happen." Mary looked at him, her heart finally tired. Then another memory surfaced. 3 years earlier, Mary sitting alone in the hospital corridor after her second miscarriage, calling John again and again. No answer. Later, he said, "My phone battery died." She had nodded. She always nodded. That night, truth spilled out slowly. Another phone, another house in Ibadan, another life built while she prayed for one child. Anna and Mary spoke often after that night. Two women tied together by pain neither of them deserved. Weeks later, Mary packed her bags. John begged, "I'll change." She looked at him calmly. "You've been changing stories for years." So she left. Months passed. John lost Anna too. Loneliness became his punishment. Mary rebuilt herself slowly. Therapy, prayer, and quiet strength. So one night, months later, Mary lay quietly on her bed, staring at the ceiling. No phone vibrating, no fear, no waiting, just silence. Her mind drifted back to all she had endured. The night she cried alone, the promises she believed, the lies she defended, and the man she once called her husband. For the first time, the memories didn't hurt. They felt distance. She placed a hand on her chest and exhaled slowly, realizing something important. Living had not broken her. Staying would have. Peace washed over her, warm and steady. Not every man is worth fighting for, and not every marriage is worth surviving. Some lessons don't come to save us, they come to free us. And that night, as sleep finally found her, Mary knew she had chosen herself, and that was enough. Thank you for watching this story. Please like, subscribe, and comment.